Ever wondered how to make a delicious hamburger at home? Welcome to a culinary journey where we'll unlock the secret of creating the ultimate homemade delicacy. Today, we're diving into a simple yet scrumptious hamburger recipe that's so easy, anyone can master it. We're talking about a dish that's both satisfying and mouth-watering, one that will make your taste buds dance with joy. So whether you're a seasoned chef or a beginner in the kitchen, this one's for you. Stay tuned to discover the secret to a perfect homemade hamburger. The magic begins with the right ingredients. To create our mouth-watering hamburger, we'll need a selection of fresh and flavorful components. Let's start with the foundation of any good burger, the buns. Soft and slightly toasted, they'll hold everything together. Next, we have the star of the show, the ground beef. Rich and juicy, it'll form the heart of our burger. Now let's talk about the toppings. Crisp lettuce, ripe tomatoes, and thinly sliced onions add a refreshing crunch. For a creamy contrast, we'll include some slices of cheese. And don't forget the pickles, those tangy treats that pop with flavor. To top it all off, we'll need our condiments. Classic ketchup, tangy mustard, and creamy mayonnaise, each adding their unique touch to our burger masterpiece. Remember, it's all about balance. Each ingredient plays its part, contributing to the overall symphony of flavors and textures. Now that you know what you need, let's move on to the next exciting part. The heart of any hamburger is its patty. Let's dive into the process of making that perfect patty. It all starts with the ground beef. Opt for a blend with a good fat content, about 15 to 20%. That's where the flavor lives. Season it generously with salt and pepper, but don't overmix. We want to keep those textures intact. Now let's form that patty. A good trick here is to make it slightly larger than your bun, since it'll shrink a bit during cooking. And don't forget to put a small dimple in the middle to prevent it from puffing up too much. Finally, it's time to cook. Whether you're using a grill or stovetop, make sure it's nice and hot. You're looking for a good sear on both sides while keeping the inside juicy. About 4 minutes each side should do the trick. With the patty done, you're halfway through the journey of making your delicious hamburger. It's time to bring all the elements together. Let's start with the foundation, the bottom bun. It's not just a holder, but a sponge for all the deliciousness to come. Next, we're going to introduce some crispness with a layer of fresh lettuce. This will provide a refreshing crunch that contrasts beautifully with the other elements. Now, we're adding a slice of ripe, juicy tomato. It's like a little splash of summer in every bite. Following the tomato, we have the thinly sliced onions. They bring a sharp, tangy flavor that cuts through the richness of our next ingredient, the star of the show, our perfectly cooked patty. The patty takes its place atop the onion, and it's a sight to behold. Sizzling, juicy, and full of flavor, it's the heart of our hamburger. Now, we're going to add a slice of cheese, which will begin to melt from the heat of the patty, enveloping it in creamy goodness. But we're not done yet. Next comes a layer of crunchy pickles, their vinegary bite adding an extra dimension to our burgeoning burger. Then, it's time for the condiments. A dollop of ketchup, a squirt of mustard, maybe a splash of hot sauce if you're feeling adventurous. Finally, the top bun is placed, and our masterpiece is complete. A perfect balance of flavors and textures, all nestled between two halves of a bun. And there you have it! Your delicious homemade hamburger is ready to be devoured.